Hello everyone, welcome once again to another tutorial of English grammar by OD Tutor. In this chapter 2, we will understand the parts of speech. This is part 2. In part 1, we studied about nouns and pronouns. In this part, we will discuss about verbs and adjectives. So let's get started with it. Verbs, we are calling them as the engines. Its definition is a verb is a word that expresses an action, that is, run, think, create, or a state of being like is, seem, become. The verb is the heart of the sentence, and without it, you do not have a sentence. So, categories of verbs with examples are: first is action verbs, show physical or mental action. Physical is jump, write, build, drive. These are physical verbs because when you jump, you write, you build, or you drive, you do some physical activity. Then there are mental action verbs, that is think, believe, wonder, understand. So here also you are doing an activity, but mentally, not physically. So action verbs are physical and mental verbs. Then there are linking verbs. They do not show action. Instead, they connect the subject to more information about the subject, a subject complement. Common linking verbs include forms of to be, like is, am, are, was, were. So this is or these are linking verbs, and verbs like seem, become, appear, feel, look, taste. So these are linking verbs. They do not show action. Instead, they connect the subject to more information about the subject. So she is a doctor links she to doctor. Here, if we have doctor written, we have she written. So this is working as a linking verb. It is linking she to a doctor. Then the soup tastes delicious links soup to delicious. So these are called linking verbs. Then there are helping or auxiliary verbs. They help the main verb express tense, mood, or voice. They are used before the main verb, and am, is, are, was, were, be, been, being. So these auxiliary verbs are used before the main verb. Am, is, are, was, were, be, been, being. These are forms of be. This is forms of be. Have, has, had. Forms of have. Do, does, did. These are auxiliary verbs. Then we have modals like can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, must. These are modals. For example, she is working. Is helps the main verb working show ongoing action. They have finished. Have helps the main verb finished show completed actions. So these, obviously we are just explaining you definitions and categories of verbs with some examples. A detailed guide will come soon. Here in this part we are just explaining what are different parts of speech so that you get to know something about them, and then when we will use them in more and more sentences, more and more examples, then you will be able to understand it in a better way. Then we have adjectives. These adjectives are the describers of nouns. Definition is: an adjective describes, modifies, or gives more information about a noun or pronoun. It answers the question like what kind, which one, how many, these kind of questions. Placement is adjectives usually come before the noun, they modify. For example, a red car, or after a linking verb, the car is red. So this in a star, this in a star, this is an adjective. Examples are she bought a beautiful large wooden table. The beautiful large wooden all describe the noun that is table. So what is beautiful? Table. What is large? A table. What is wooden? Table. So she bought a beautiful large wooden table. Then someone might say the weather is pleasant. Pleasant describes the noun weather via the linking verb is. So this is is. So the weather is pleasant. So linking verb is, then weather is noun, and what is describing the weather? It is this word which is pleasant. He seems tired. Tired describes he. So who is tired? He. So that's what is adjective. And a special note is articles a and the are a special type of adjectives. We studied articles in chapter 1 part 1. So articles are also a special type of adjective, not particularly an adjective, but a special type of adjective. They are sometimes called noun markers because they signal that a noun is coming. They answer the question which one in a general, a, an, or a specific, the way. So these are adjective and verbs. Here are some examples. Do some practice on them. And as we said in the previous chapter, we will put a complete MCQ, multiple choice questions series for you for these chapters where you can test some knowledge of yours. So, and if you have any questions, if you want to discuss something, you can ask them in the comment section. Thanks for watching this part. Thanks for learning with us. See you in the next part.